And this is how many women gets wounded and hurt and stay hurt for many, many, many years. Let me tell you the secret. A lot of women mess with men who are substandard. Their behaviors are substandard. Everything about them is substandard. Their character is substandard. And once you start to mess with these men, the cycle don't stop. It continues for years and years and years. And let me explain to you how and why it continues for so long. When you see a man of substandard character, somebody who's a raggedy ass dude, if that raggedy ass substandard behavioral guy rejects you, it becomes the worst punishment, because now it messes with your psyche. It messes with your mind, your subconscious. That's like going to apply for a job at Wendy's, and Wendy's say they can't hire you because you don't have enough. You're not qualified enough. Now, I'm using Wendy's as an example. If Wendy's say they can't hire you because you're not qualified enough, that begins to mess with your mind, because now you begin to look at better jobs and like, oh, it's impossible. You begin to look at these other jobs or possibilities as like, nope. So let me go lower than Wendy's. Let me go to somewhere lower than Wendy's. Let me go somewhere that, let me beg for a job instead. Let me go somewhere very lower, because Wendy's, I'm not qualified, so I must be. A lot of time when you mess with these substandard men and they do you wrong, because that's what they do. They do you wrong, they disrespect you, and they dishonor you. When you mess with those men, and if in your mindset, these garbage, raggedy, filthy dudes rejects me, then everyone else will reject me. I don't know if I can ever have somebody of quality. I don't know if anybody else will want me. I don't know if any man of high character or good character or morals would ever be interested in me. And it ruins you for a long time. A lot of women get caught up in the cycle and you don't even realize. When you mess with raggedy people, they take away something that you have. They take away something that you once had, hope. They take away that's pride in self. They take away your innocence. Because now, if a raggedy ass person reject you, oh, don't you feel terrible? Nobody else gonna want you. Like, how can this guy who's up here want me when this guy don't? How can this guy treat me good when the raggedy ass dudes who have nothing treat me badly? It messes up. Listen, it messes with you so for a long time. And this is why you cannot share your presence and your body and your spirit with certain people. When you know somebody has a very low character, low vibration, leave them alone. Because they will ruin you first. It messes with your self-esteem. It messes with what you think that you deserve. You actually begin to believe nobody else will want me. I can only mess with raggedy ass dudes. So you go from one raggedy ass dude to the next raggedy ass dude to the next raggedy ass dude. And next thing in your mind, you think all men are like that. That's not all men. And you know what though? To be honest, they lie to you. The reason why they treat you so badly is because that's the way that they keep you. Because they have to drop you down to their level. They have to drop you down to their frequency. And when you drop to their frequency, oh my God, you can't get out. It's a trap. Teach your daughters and yourself. If a man has substandard behavior, I don't care what you feel, I don't care what your emotions are, leave them alone. No matter what you feel or what your emotions are, leave them alone. If this person rejects me, and you know what though? It's not that they can get better than you. They can't get better than you though. But that's how their character is. That's how they treat you. That's what they do. But you're not ready for that. So I'm just saying, man, listen. Y'all gotta be careful with these raggedy ass people. Because once you start, it stays right there. So just be careful, man. They have a way of making you think that they are the best one for you. They got a way of making you think that nobody else gonna want you. They have a way of making you think that no one else would treat you like they do, which is probably true. Let that thing go, man. Don't start with these raggedy ass men. And listen, if you're one of them ladies who've been with these raggedy ass men, abusive men, these lying men, these these abusers, let that mindset go. That's just how he treats you because how he feels about himself. Don't go into the next relationship assuming that another man will treat you this way. Matter of fact, make sure look at somebody's behaviors and how they carry themselves first before you start anything at all. Don't be drawn to that nonsense. That person felt like that about themselves and they treat you like how they treat themselves. So don't take it personal. It's not because you're not worthy. It's not because you're not worth it. It's not because you're not valued. It's just because that's how they value themselves. Because people who value themselves don't devalue people. They could only appreciate people. People who don't value themselves could only depreciate you. But it's not the case. Just understand that the way how they treat you, it's because how they feel about you. I'm just saying, man, you ought to be out there, open your eyes. Teach your daughters these things. And teach your sons. Teach your sons not to be raggedy ass men. You hear me? Because these raggedy ass dudes these days, man, raggedy as hell. You know.